Today I'm going to be doing a little review on this 2013 CBR600. And this is honestly my first ride on one of these. Actually, it might be my second, but it was an older CBR600. But this one, as my buddy Pedro's, I just picked it up at the dyno shop. But that's the color scheme. And let's see, I think it has like 2,000 miles on this. And he got this off of auction like way back, and I think he went and dropped it off and got it tuned over here where we're at. This is what it looks like. It has a Yoshi exhaust underneath the seat. And this is the front of the bike. He has adjustable levers on here. Oh, it even has a Showa fork. But he did install a quick shifter on here too. I think they got it on here, so I got to test that out. And even I don't know if those were already on there, but he got aftermarket rear sets on there too. Oh man, look at that exhaust though. That's hella nice. I don't even know if this is I don't think this is stock. If it is, that looks hella clean. I don't think it's a slip-on. Or maybe they just changed out the mid-pipe. Alright. So that's all I got for that. Let's go for a ride and see how it handles. Actually, let me turn it on first before. Let me see how it sounds. So it has 2,884 miles. 2013. Hella nice. Alright, let's go for a ride. So the first thing I noticed off the bat is the clutch lever it's not too soft and it's not too stiff. It's actually pretty smooth. And when I click down on the shifter, it felt like it was like one of those precision you know when you have a manual car and you shift into gear and it has a nice clunk, like it feels like it's solid in there going into gear. That's what it felt like. So far so good. Oh. It has some torque on this bike. It got some torque. Brakes feel good. Oh man, so one thing I noticed is that the bike, like you can tell if a bike is top heavy, and you can tell when most of the weight is down at the bottom. But this one feels pretty in the middle. So going around corners feels pretty good. And I'm 5'6", and I can touch the ground no problem, have it flat foot. I like it. Most bikes nowadays, I don't know how, but most bikes that come as a sport bike don't even have a gas gauge. So to have one is actually pretty nice, because you don't want to just wait for, like what you usually do if you do have a sport bike, is that you gotta wait for the fuel light to come on, and that's when you know you're at your reserve. But this one actually has a fuel gauge. Alright, let's see how it goes on the on-ramp. Let's give it some gas. Oh, it corners pretty good. Brakes on this is pretty strong. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It has a lot of bite on the front brake. If I were to compare this to a ZX6R, same year, or not same year, but it's a 2016 ZX6R, and like this one feels more compact. Like it actually feels comfortable. It don't feel like you're reaching out all the way on the bike. Like the handlebars are not too far down, and it's not close. It's pretty at a good, reasonable space, or a reasonable distance. And yes, I know I'm not wearing any gloves. I actually forgot in the car when I got dropped off. But one thing I still need to do is I have to test out the quick shifter on here that was installed. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then actually let's give it a go and see how fast we can get with merging. I'll do it right now. Oh my god, it has no problem. Damn, this is the traffic I gotta deal with. God damn. It's alright. Ergonomics wise, I don't feel like I'm leaning forward to where I'm gonna hurt my back, or my lower back, or my wrist. I'm not too hunched forward, which is nice. And I'm thinking these are probably stock handlebars. Yeah, these are stock. We could talk about the mirrors and the cluster. Cluster, it's pretty simple. It's pretty much all you need, but it does redline up to 15,000 RPMs, so that bike will scream. And I'm trying to go into one of these tunnels to hear it, so you guys can hear it. But the mirrors actually work pretty good. I can see most of what's behind me. Right one as well as the left one, and yeah, I can see pretty much what I need to see. I don't gotta do no chicken wing to move it out of the way. Oh, he has a FZ07. I like that. Where are you going?
Good, how you doing?
Good, good.
Stop for a ride and go somewhere.
Oh, well, I just picked this bike up for my friend.
Okay.
I just picked it up at the dyno shop, so I'm doing a little review right now.
Nice.
Man, traffic is horrible.
Dude, it's ridiculous. I'm about to go home and grab my Supermoto instead and just start waiting.
Yeah. You live around here?
I'm over at Redmond.
Oh, wow, okay. Yeah, I'm going to Tacoma. That's where I live.
You got a bit of a ride in traffic.
Yeah. He has an FZ07. That one's actually nice too. See, that's a bike that you need if you're trying to do a daily commute. That's the bike that you need. Now, you could probably do a daily commute on here, but when it comes to traffic like this, that's where a naked bike or a cruiser bike come in handy, or it's probably going to be suitable for you. Because being stuck in traffic when you're hunched forward, it doesn't feel good at all. So just letting you guys know. Gotta go change out the GoPro battery real quick. So when I was on the freeway, I don't want to talk while I was on the freeway because it's just gonna be a bunch of wind noise. But I did try out the quick shifter, and I don't know if I got it on GoPro, but man, it feels really good to just click up the gears without using the clutch, you know. It's like an automatic bike. And like the throttle feels very responsive, especially in the lower gears. In the lower RPMs is where most of the torque, I feel like. And like it feels pretty well balanced. Like all the there's definitely a lot of torque down low, and I think that's what Honda is known for, is having most of the torque in the lower range and the medium range in the RPM band. Like the Yamahas, they're more so known for, especially the R6, they're more so known for having no power down low to most of the power up top. And Kawasaki is more so in the middle to the higher end of the RPM. That's where most of the power comes from. But Hondas, they're usually known for lower and medium, and that's where most of the torque and the power is at, in the lower to medium RPMs. Oh, and I also want to talk about the suspension. Suspension feels pretty good around the corners, and even on the freeway. Like over here in Washington, especially I-5, we don't have the best roads. There's a lot of cracks on the road. So I wouldn't say the suspension is stiff, but it's also not soft either. I'd say it's a pretty good balance between in the middle of soft and hard suspension. Like, you can feel the bumps, but not too crazy. Like, you don't feel every bump on the road for an uncomfortable ride. So that's my take on the suspension. Is it's not stiff, which is good. I don't like stiff suspension, especially for the street. You don't really need that. But I'm gonna do one more, and I'm gonna talk about the cornering, and I'm gonna take it to a twisty to get a review on that. But for now, enjoy the view. This place is called Redondo, and there's a lot of people here, especially during summertime. Do some little corners. It's not too bad. You know, having good tires plays a big part. Like, one thing I can't get over is the shifting on this. The shifting feels really good. Like, even downshifting right now it feels really solid, just going down the gear. And trying to find neutral on here is not hard. It's pretty easy, because on some bikes it might take some time trying to find neutral. I really like this. She's so nice, she let me go. Gotta be careful on this road because there's a bunch of tar snakes. Whether it's not raining or not, you still gotta be careful. I can feel it coming off when I go over them. Alright, let's see. Let's go back. ready for it, if you're still in the lower RPM, oh yeah, there's the torque. Like coming around those corners, I definitely had more torque than I was expecting. It felt, oh my god. I was definitely not expecting that amount of torque when coming out of a corner. Cause I have a ZX6. I have a ZX6R, and it definitely has no power when I'm coming out of the corner. But that's probably because I'm in lower RPM. But this one, like I was mentioning earlier, most of the torque is either down low or in the middle. So I had way more torque than I was expecting. But let's give it one more go. Alright, that's enough stupid stuff for the day. Oh my god. And that's my little first ride impression of a 2013 CBR600. And I think, oh, I just figured out this is an HRC color scheme. Wow. Let's do a little rev. The throttle feels so responsive, I like it. That's another view from the side. From the front. Other side. And a view from the back. And that's it for my review. Thank you for watching, and make sure to like and subscribe. You know, try to get more followers nowadays, you know. I'm just kidding.